Monsties, something big just happened in the K-pop universe, and honestly, we all expected it. But still, this number gives us chills. Imagine, amidst the fierce competition of the fifth generation, one name once again proves that her position as the center of attention is not just an empty title. Can you feel it? The exploding energy on the Weverse platform this morning? If you are seeing notifications pouring in one after another, you are not alone. A monster rookie just made personal history that even some seniors took a long time to achieve. It is not just about visuals, not just about glass-shattering vocals, but it's about connection. A bond so strong that the number 100,000 is no longer just a statistic, but a giant digital love letter flying through the sky. Who else could it be but the ace, Ahyeon from BABYMONSTER? Yes, you heard that right. Hashtag 2Ahyeon has officially touched the sacred number of 100,000 posts. She's the first member of her group to reach this crazy milestone. But the question is, why now? What did Ahyeon do to make fans so obsessed with sending her messages every second? Stay here because we're going to break down the Ahyeon effect that is shaking the world. K-pop in 2026 is no longer about who has the most expensive MV, but about who is the most real in the eyes of fans. And Weverse has become the battlefield, as well as the second home for idols and their fandom, Monsties. This is where it all began. We know BABYMONSTER is the fastest growing group under YG Entertainment. However, among the 7 incredibly talented members, Ahyeon has always had a magnetic charm that is hard to explain in words. From her drama-filled pre-debut hiatus to her legendary return in the Sheesh era, the public has always been thirsty for her presence. The 2-member name hashtag on Weverse is the primary way for fans to speak directly to their idols. It's a space to vent, a space for appreciation, and sometimes a place to just send funny memes to make the idol laugh. But reaching 100,000 posts, that's a different level. It means there are hundreds of thousands of people who took the time, typed out their feelings, and pressed the post button just for one person. Let us dissect Ahyeon's journey to this fantastic number. Let's look at the data. Based on the latest monitoring on Weverse, the movement of BABYMONSTER member hashtags is indeed very dynamic. In second place, we have the main dancer Ruka with 83.1 thousand posts. Then there's Asa with 50.4 thousand posts, followed by Rami, Chiquita, Rora, and Pharita. All of them have impressive numbers, but Ahyeon, she's racing ahead all by herself. Why can Ahyeon be that fast? The answer is simple. She's the Weverse princess. Ahyeon is known as a member who is very generous in giving replies. She doesn't just log in, post one selfie, and then disappear. No, Ahyeon actually reads. A while ago, a moment went viral where Ahyeon replied to fan messages at unexpected hours, midnight, dawn, or in between exhausting practice sessions. She gave advice to fans stressed about exams. She gave song recommendations, and she even gave motivational words that felt very personal. Netizens on Twitter, or now we call it X, began to notice this trend. One die-hard fan account wrote that Ahyeon is not just my idol, she's my digital diary. Every time I tag 2Ahyeon, I feel like she's really listening. This tweet received tens of thousands of likes, triggering a wave of mass posting from Monsties all over the world. They wanted to celebrate Ahyeon's existence in the most real way, filling that hashtag column until it touched the 100K mark. It was not without obstacles, of course. Do you remember when some parties doubted whether Ahyeon could restore her popularity after her brief absence? This 100K figure is a crushing answer. This is proof of Ahyeon's brand power. She has main vocal vibes and an undeniable visual queen aura. When fans see their idol working hard, they will work twice as hard to show support. And boom, the hashtag exploded. The impact of hitting 100K posts is not just about numbers on an app. It became a hot topic in various Korean online communities like Pon and the TQ. K-Nets gave a very positive reaction. Many commented that Ahyeon is indeed born to be a star, or her interaction with fans is very sincere, she deserves all this love. There was even a viral moment where an international fan wrote a long message in somewhat messy Korean using Google Translate. Ahyeon replied very gently, politely corrected the language, and thanked them for trying to learn her mother Kung. Small moments like these are what keep the 2Ahyeon hashtag never empty. On the other hand, of course, there's a bit of healthy competition among fans of other members. But what's extraordinary about the Monsties fandom is that they remain solid. They see Ahyeon's achievement as a group achievement. If Ahyeon can do 100K, then Ruka, Asa, and the others will surely follow soon. That's the spirit we love about the K-pop community today. There's no room for hate, only the ambition to bring idols to the highest peak. If we dig deeper, what makes Ahyeon different? Technically, she's the complete package. We're talking about someone who can rap as fast as lightning, reach stable high notes, and dance with extraordinary power. She's the definition of an alta bias for many people. However, behind all that technical greatness, there's a human side that she shows on Weverse. In a world full of polished images and fakery, Ahyeon dares to be honest. She often shares her feelings about how hard practice is or how much she misses her family. This honesty is what makes fans feel a responsibility to protect her. The number of 100,000 posts on the 2Ahyeon hashtag is a form of that protection. It's a virtual hug from 100,000 hearts saying, "We're here, Ahyeon, don't stop shining." She managed to turn a cold digital platform into a warm living room where everyone feels welcome. Ahyeon's achievement as the first BABYMONSTER member to touch 100K on Weverse is just the beginning of something much bigger. With highly anticipated comebacks and a world tour that might be just around the corner, this number is predicted to keep soaring. Maybe while you're watching this, the number has already reached 150K or even 200K. Who knows? What's clear is that Ahyeon has proven that dedication to fans will always bear fruit. She has not only become an idol, she's become a friend to hundreds of thousands of people out there. Now it's your turn, Monsties. What was the last message you sent on the 2Ahyeon hashtag? Or maybe you're fighting to boost another member's hashtag so they can reach 100K mark soon? Write your feelings and support in the comments below. Let's show how big our love is for BABYMONSTER. Don't forget to click the like button if you're proud of Ahyeon's achievement today. Share this video with your fellow fandom friends so they know this happy news. And of course, click subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the hottest, most dramatic, and deepest updates about the world of K-pop only here. Beyond the digital milestone of 100,000 posts, we must look at the structural shift this represents in the K-pop industry, specifically how individual brand power now functions as a primary engine for group longevity. The significance of Ahyeon's achievement is not merely a reflection of her popularity, but a case study in how the parasocial relationship has evolved from passive consumption to an active, bidirectional dialogue. In previous generations, an idol's mystery was their greatest asset. However, in the current landscape dominated by fifth-generation groups, accessibility is the new gold standard. Ahyeon has mastered this by transforming Weverse from a simple announcement board into a communal space where her presence feels tangible. This 100K milestone serves as a quantitative metric for qualitative devotion, proving that when an idol invests their time into a fandom, the return on investment is exponential. This phenomenon, often referred to by industry insiders as the high-touch digital strategy, involves a level of emotional labor that often goes unnoticed. For a rookie like Ahyeon to maintain this level of engagement while navigating the grueling schedule of a YG Entertainment artist suggests a high level of mental resilience and a genuine desire for connection. The data indicates that hashtags like 2Ahyeon act as a sentiment analysis tool for the label. By reaching 100K posts first, Ahyeon has effectively provided a roadmap for her group mates, demonstrating that the barrier between the stage and the screen is thinner than ever. It also signals to global advertisers that her engagement rate is organic and highly concentrated, a factor that is often more valuable than a high follower count on Instagram, where engagement can be superficial or bot-driven. The competitive nature of K-pop often leads to comparisons, but the distribution of posts among other BABYMONSTER members like Ruka and Asa suggests a healthy, tiered growth within the fandom.
While Ahyeon holds the lead, the high numbers across the board for all 7 members indicate a balanced team dynamic, where each member fulfills a specific emotional niche for the fans. Ruka's 83K posts highlight her status as a reliable pillar for the group, while the rising numbers for Chiquita and Rami show that the group's appeal is diversifying as they explore different concepts. This internal synergy is vital because it prevents the group from becoming a one-person show, ensuring that while one member may break a record today, the entire group benefits from the increased traffic and visibility brought to their official channel. Furthermore, we must consider the linguistic diversity within these 100,000 posts. A significant portion of the 2Ahyeon tag is comprised of messages in English, Spanish, Thai, and Japanese, reflecting the truly global reach of BABYMONSTER. This puts a unique pressure on the idol to be a polyglot of emotions, understanding the cultural nuances of her international supporters. Ahyeon's ability to navigate these interactions with grace has set a new benchmark for what it means to be a global ace. She is not just a performer, but a cultural diplomat, bridging the gap between Korean entertainment and global pop culture. The sheer volume of posts also serves as a defensive mechanism for the artist. In an era where online criticism can be loud, a wall of 100,000 positive messages acts as a protective shield, drowning out negativity with a flood of organized appreciation. Looking ahead, the 100K milestone is likely to trigger a ripple effect across other fan platforms. When a member hits a major milestone on Weverse, it typically correlates with a spike in physical album sales and digital streaming numbers, as the most active posters are often the most dedicated consumers. This correlation is why labels are now prioritizing platform engagement over traditional variety show appearances. For Ahyeon, this achievement cements her role as the group's digital strategist, whether intentional or not. Her instinct for when to post, what to share, and how to respond has created a feedback loop that keeps her name trending without the need for expensive marketing campaigns. It is a masterclass in organic brand building that will undoubtedly be studied by future trainees and debut teams. The technical implications of this data are also worth noting. For a platform like Weverse to handle such high volumes of specific hashtag traffic without performance degradation speaks to the robust infrastructure supporting modern K-pop fandoms. This digital ecosystem is designed to harvest data that helps companies decide which regions to prioritize for world tours. If a significant percentage of the 100K posts for Ahyeon are originating from a specific geographic location, like Southeast Asia or North America, it becomes a data-driven justification for booking larger venues in those cities. Thus, every post a fan makes is not just a message to Ahyeon, but a vote for where the group should perform next. The power of the hashtag is in reality the power of the consumer's voice in shaping the future of the group's career. As we analyze the trajectory of BABYMONSTER, it is clear that they are operating on a timeline far accelerated compared to their predecessors. Reaching such heights within their rookie year suggests that the ceiling for their growth is non-existent. Ahyeon, as the first to hit 100K mark, is the vanguard of this movement. Her success is a testament to the fact that talent alone is no longer enough. It must be coupled with a relentless commitment to the community that supports you. As the digital landscape continues to evolve, the idols who thrive will be those like Ahyeon, who understand that every notification is an opportunity to strengthen a bond that transcends music. This journey towards 100K is a reminder that in the world of K-pop, the fans are the silent eighth member of the group. Their labor, their time, and their passion are the fuel that drives the industry forward. As Ahyeon continues to break barriers, she does so with the strength of 100,000 voices behind her. This milestone is a celebration of a girl who dreamed of the stage and a fandom that made sure she would never have to stand on it alone. The story of Ahyeon and her 100K posts is a story of mutual respect, a digital era romance between an artist and her audience that is only just getting started. Do you want to stay ahead of every record-breaking moment and deep dive analysis of your favorite idols? Make sure to follow our latest updates and join the conversation in the comments section to let us know which milestone we should cover next. Your engagement helps us bring the most relevant K-pop news directly to you. Stay tuned for more exclusive insights into the stars who are defining the future of music.